What's up, everyone? 3 major stories breaking today that you need to know about. We're talking about a historic hurricane that just devastated Jamaica, a massive lawsuit against the makers of Tylenol, and OpenAI completely restructuring how they do business. Let's get into it. First up, Hurricane Melissa. This isn't just another storm. Yesterday, this Category 5 monster slammed into Jamaica's southwest coast with 185-mile-per-hour winds. To put that in perspective, that's among the strongest Atlantic hurricanes ever recorded. And it's the most powerful storm to hit Jamaica since they started keeping records 174 years ago. Think about that, nearly 2 centuries of data, and this is the worst they've seen. The entire island is dealing with widespread power outages. Roads are completely impassable. Emergency crews can't even get to some areas to assess the damage. Jamaica's Prime Minister warned everyone beforehand that their infrastructure just wasn't built to handle something like this. Here's what makes Melissa especially terrifying: how fast it intensified. Over one weekend, the winds doubled from 70 miles per hour to 140. That's what scientists call rapid intensification, and it's happening more frequently. Why? Warmer ocean waters. The Caribbean waters Melissa traveled over were 2.5 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than average. That might not sound like much, but it's like adding rocket fuel to an already dangerous storm. And get this, Melissa is the 4th of 5 Atlantic hurricanes this season to undergo this rapid intensification. That's not a coincidence. As of the latest updates, Melissa is moving across southeastern Cuba and heading toward the Bahamas. Everyone in that region needs to stay alert. Story number 2 is going to surprise you. Texas just filed a major lawsuit against Johnson Johnson and Kenvue, the companies behind Tylenol. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton claims they marketed Tylenol as safe for pregnant women without disclosing possible links to autism and ADHD in children. The lawsuit says this violates consumer protection laws. Now, here's where it gets complicated. The suit references research from Harvard and Mount Sinai that found correlations between prenatal acetaminophen use and neurodevelopmental disorders. But, and this is crucial, that same research specifically said it did not establish causation. Correlation doesn't equal causation. It's like saying ice cream sales correlate with drowning deaths because both happen more in summer. Leading health experts and major medical organizations are pushing back hard. They're saying current evidence doesn't support a causal link between Tylenol use during pregnancy and these disorders. Adding another layer to this, Johnson Johnson transferred Tylenol and their consumer health business to Kenvue back in 2023. J&J says they're not liable anymore. But Texas is arguing that move was designed to shield assets from lawsuits. Kenvue maintains that Tylenol remains safe for pregnant women when used as directed. This case is going to be watched closely because it touches on pharmaceutical liability, corporate restructuring, and pregnancy health guidance that millions of women rely on. And finally, OpenAI just completed a massive restructuring that changes everything about how they operate. The company behind ChatGPT has reorganized into a for-profit public benefit corporation. This is the same structure competitors like Anthropic and xAI use. Why does this matter? 2 big reasons. It makes it way easier for them to raise money, and it could pave the way for an IPO. Imagine being able to buy OpenAI stock. Under the new setup, they've split into 2 entities. The for-profit OpenAI Group handles business operations, while a non-profit called the OpenAI Foundation focuses on AI safety and health initiatives. Here's the wild part. That non-profit foundation holds a 26% stake in the for-profit company. With OpenAI valued at $130 billion, that makes the OpenAI Foundation the most valuable nonprofit in America. It's worth more than the Gates Foundation. Microsoft is keeping a 27% stake, though with some changes to their partnership. This restructuring let OpenAI lock in $40 billion in promised funding from SoftBank and other major investors. This ends OpenAI's experimental structure, where a nonprofit board controlled for-profit operations. That setup caused all kinds of drama and complications. Now they're operating more like a traditional tech company, which probably means faster growth, more products, and yes, possibly going public. For anyone interested in AI, this is a pivotal moment. So there you have it. A historic hurricane devastating the Caribbean. A pharmaceutical giant facing a major lawsuit over pregnancy safety, and OpenAI transforming into a traditional for-profit company. 3 completely different stories, but they all matter. Which one are you most interested in? Drop a comment below. And if you want to stay on top of the news that actually matters, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.